Hello all, this is Beagle 5 Gaming again. So now we have three decks. We have Tokens at Go-Go, we have Mill of the Mist, and we have Double Danger. Now I've played all these decks ever since I made them. And I must say that the Tokens at Go-Go deck is the least strong of them all. The Mill of the Mist is probably the strongest. Now today I'm going to build something entirely different. I don't know yet exactly what kind of mechanics that I want to do, but I have a feeling that I want to go the green route. Now the funny thing is, if you play green, these old growth dryads, they are amazing. I mean, if you play enough fetch, you will make up for the loss of the. Yeah, well, it's not really a loss, but your enemy will getting a your opponent will be getting a land once you play this. So yeah, this is a pretty neat card. I really like it. It's a 3/3 for 1 mana. You can basically drop it down in the first turn. That's amazing. That's just so cool. But the question is, what are we going to do next? Am I going to play elves or am I going to play anything else? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So let's see what we are going to do. I have half a mind of doing a mono green deck. Now this, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom at the beginning of your end step. If you control 4 or more creatures, transform Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this thing. It's cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see, what else are we going to play? Beast Whisperer for sure. That's a no-brainer. Do I want to put big cards in here or not? I mean, green has some pretty beefy cards. I mean, look at this here, Gigantosaurus, or I don't know, Tender Shoot Druid is not big, but the Carnage Tyrant, the Aggressive Mammoth, Figure Spore Worm. Not that big a fan of that. Ghalta. I'm going to put Ghalta in here just for the sake of putting Ghalta in there. And I'm going to put the Pelakka Wurm in there as well. These are going to be my heavy hitters. Do I want to mix it up with another color is the question I'm asking myself. Do I want to mix it up? No, I don't want to mix it up. I just want to lay down beef. I want to lay down beef. And I'm not going to do any tokens or anything because that's a distraction from what I want to achieve. And that's just, I want to overwhelm my enemy. Sacrifice any number of lands, search your library for up to that many land cards, and put them onto the battlefield tapped. Well, there's some funky stuff that we will be doing with that sooner or later, but not now. Now, everybody you see playing Bigns, big, big, big cards, they are playing this with red. But I'm going to stay away from red. I am going to keep it all green. I'm going to play 4 elves. Let's see. I'm going to play all elves. Yes. Okay. Oh, let's see. Do I have something against... No. Okay. Now, what I also would like to have is an X spells. I mean, we used to have a lot of X spells in greens, in green, I mean, at some point you're going to have so much mana. This will be the removal that I'm playing. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I am going to play the Rejuvinator like that. Colossal Majesty will be my draw card, my draw engine. And this is so simple. There's nothing to it. Building one of these decks is like, you don't even need to think about it. Let's see. Am I going to play these? No, I'm not going to play these. I want to do something with a lot of mana at some point. Except for playing the big ones, I want to do something with a lot of mana. I mean, yeah, the Carnage Tyrant is pretty much a no-brainer in this kind of deck. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Fountain of Renewal is like a staple. Should be a staple. 2 Immortal Suns. Oh, let's see. So what I'm going to do some land destruction or something with the Crucible of Worlds and the green card in which you can, get all the... Yeah, that's amazing. That will be an amazing combo. But that will be something to do later. Let's see, 64 cards, 24 forest. Yeah, that's going to be... And this is going to be Bigns. Simple. Just plain old simple green aggression. Not that spectacular. No, I don't want to edit this deck. I just want to play it, please. Alright, 7 minutes in. Let's see if we can get a matchup quickly and what we will do against Jester's Pull. Cool. Jester's Pull. I used to play the Jester's Mask all the time. I love the Jester's Mask. We had the Jester's Cap and we had the Jester's Mask. And one of the other cards from that age that I really, really, really loved was the Helm of Obedience. That was such a crazy card. The Helm of Obedience. Obey your master. Can you imagine that? I used to sit on my bed at home in my parents' home with Metallica on the radio and sifting through my cards, looking at cards like looking at cards like the Lake of the Dead while I was listening to Master of Puppets. That was just metal as F. Yep, I did that. I used to do that. I remember when I first bought my first cards, this was in 4th edition, right? And I had a 4th edition starter box, and I basically got a Wall of Bone, which is a 1/4 black creature that regenerates for, I believe, let's see, I believe 1 black and 1 white. And yeah, I would build an entire deck based on the idea that I could keep everyone at bay. So I basically pump the Wall of Bone so that I can basically block everything. I would give it flying, and I would give it like +1/+0 or something like that, or I don't know, holy armor, I believe it was +1 +1/+2. Yeah, holy armor. So I would play like 2 or 3 cards and just bump it up to 2, 3, 310. Oh, there you go. I would pump it up to 310, and it would have flying, and yeah, I would say, come at me, bro. In the meanwhile, I would be playing crap cards like Drudge Skeletons and Scavenger Zombies, and I had 1 Will-o'-the-Wisp, and those kinds of cards, and I had what's it called? The Frozen Cheat, I believe. You know, amazing cards, amazing cards. And I would have so much fun. And then I got the Thicket Basilisk or the Cockatrice. I can't recall, one of the two, the Thicket Basilisk or the Cockatrice, which is basically one of those creatures that if it deals damage to you, what we call death touch nowadays, you know, death touch. They would have death touch, but and we would basically use a card called Lure, and I don't know if we have Lure still, but Lure says that all creatures able to block this creature must do so. And then you would slap on a regenerate on the Cockatrice or the Thicket Basilisk, and you'd basically, you know, destroy all his creatures as quickly as possible while not losing your Cockatrice or Thicket Basilisk. That was so much fun. Yeah. So let's see what we can do with this deck. So far, so good, right? The Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Oh yeah, give me a Druid of the Cowl. I know I should have taken the Llanowar Elves because then I would have been able to, you know, cast it straight away, and I would have one more mana next turn, which would have enabled me to drop the Carnage Tyrant. But I won't be dying anytime soon now, so I'm fine with that. He'll be playing aggressive. Perhaps attack me this turn with these two guys. Oh, one guy is summoning sickness. I say no blocks. Now go. There we go. Elvish Rejuvinator. Now, yeah, let's play the Cowl first. The Rejuvinator second. And we are going to drop the Bigns in the next turn. Now I wonder if anybody here knows what I mean by Bigns. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but you have to, you know, be from a certain generation to really know what Bigns means. I mean, I used to watch Love and Marriage, and yeah, come on, hit me. And Al Bundy, who's a shoe salesman from Chicago, he used to, you know, read this magazine, which was called Bigns. And it's a bit of a depraved thing, you know, about chesty women and such. So, yeah, there's a little bit of an Al Bundy reference in here. Okay, let's drop the Pelakka Wurm. And this is like such an old archetype, you know. I used to play big creatures back when I was at the beginning of Magic. So I started playing when 4th edition was just out, and we had Ice Age and we had Alliances, I believe, yeah. So in Ice Age we had Quirion Elves, which were the same as the Llanowar Elves, but for 1 mana more. We had a Quirion Alder, I believe, which gave you 2 mana. Instead of 1. We had Wild Growth. Wild Growth basically gives a land, makes a land produce 1 more green mana. And we had I had Thawing Glaciers, and the only objective of the deck was to play Ice Worms and not jungle worms, Jotun worms. Yeah, Jotun worms. So it was a worm deck. That was the only thing it did. Play worms. Oh, sure. There we go. No, I'm not going to sacrifice my Fountain of Renewal. and then I started paying more money to get cards and such, and yeah. So I got like, why the hell would you use that? Oh my goodness. So I would get Curd Abes and Jewel Lands and, those kinds of things. And yeah, I really started enjoying Magic. I had I had one or two Balduvian Hordes. So Balduvian Horde was a 5/5 creature for 4 mana. And you had to discard a card, I believe, or 2 cards. I can't recall. So that was my. So I had Balduvian Horde. I had Curd Ape. Curd Ape is a 1/1 ape that gets +1/+2 if you have a forest in play. And the Curd Ape itself is a red creature. So if you would play Taiga, I believe, yeah, Taiga, you would instantly have a 2/3 creature in the first turn, and that made it very powerful. Just give us a card. Give us a card. Give us more cards. No. His Diamond Mare is staring me down. I'm not happy about that. Now I am going to manually add this mana for the Beast Whisperer. Okay, I can play the Druid of the Cowl, and then I have enough mana left for the Carnage Tyrant. There we go. And keep some mana for the Rabid Bite if I want to. Now this is a sorcery, so in effect I can't do much right now, but I can get rid of the Diamond Mare the next turn. Not this turn. I'm going to take 8 damage, I don't care. I have another Pelakka Wurm, so I will, go up 7 in the next turn as well. +1 for the Fountain of Renewal. He's going to attack with the Diamond Mare. I am not going to block. There's no way he can double his HP. Oh, now I know what I wanted to make. I'm going to make a deck that will kill a guy in 1 turn. That's what I wanted to do. If he doesn't gain that much life, that's the only problem. So it's going to be a double cost deck. But it's not going to, it's going to be a slow double cost deck, yes. Let's see what he does. I'm not really worried about his cards in any way, shape, or form. There we go. Goreclaw. He hasn't given up yet. I should do creature pump too. Okay. I can keep playing a lot of this stuff. I mean, come on. This is so nice. The Beast Whisperer is such a powerful card, really. And now I'm just going to, get rid of some of these Druids here. And I am going to attack with my Carnage Tyrant. Or not. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. No guts, no glory, right? Maybe he's going to pump any of these creatures with some kind of a spell, giant, a gigantic growth or something like that, but might as well let it come. Yeah, okay, I figured as much. Now he's going to attack with the Diamond Mare again. 10-12. It's starting to get big. Is this an indestructible? Oh, okay, you can give it indestructible if you want to. Okay, which means that I need to deprive him of mana. Okay, let's put the Rejuvinator down. Okay, that's always great to have. Well, this deck is so simple. Any brainless idiot can play it, which is why I am playing it right now. And I'm going to target my Pelakka Wurm and kill his Druid of the Cowl. There you go. And I'm going to sacrifice one of those because I have enough life. Okay, it's a forest. I'm going to sacrifice the other one as well. Okay. Oh, there he is. Come on. I wonder if he stays after this. It's the beast. It's the biggin of this deck. The Ghalta. I love the Ghalta. I don't know. I mean, it's like, come on. It's a T-Rex. Okay, Colossal Majesty. Card drawing a go-go. Oh, I don't know what he has in his hands, but I can take some risk, right? And I'm going to take a risk. Here we go. I mean, I've got 3 of these sons of bitches. I'm going to lose my Ghalta. I realize that I am going to lose my Ghalta, but I'm going to put him at such a disadvantage in terms of lives that he can never recuperate. He's going to lose 7, I believe. Or maybe he thinks that I have something special in here. What's he going to do? Let's spook him just by touching this card here. I have something big in my hand. That's the nature of this game. You have to bluff from time to time. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Good play. Good play. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's not going to attack, is he? Oh, I've got plenty of Bigns left. And I only draw land. Really? Is that what I get? That's bad. That's bad. That's not what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Did I really play? Did I really attack with the Ghalta that early? Okay, you can have a land. I will have my cards. Okay. Old Grove Dryads. He's already pretty much tapped out. Right. Now the funny part is, this one is each creature you control of power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample. So he is now fetching a land. I'm playing another Colossal Majesty. And I'm drawing another card. Let's see. I really like how this deck plays out. It's simple. It's super simple. And anybody can play this kind of deck. Anybody. The question is, how many big creatures do I have left? Not that many, I believe. If I'm not careful, I'm going to deck myself. I'm drawing. The only thing I'm drawing right now is forests. Because I already lost. How many did I lose? My Bigns. I lost. Oh my. There's one Pelakka left. right? Which means that the weenies have to do it. And I have no way of destroying the diamond mare, which is a mistake. More land. That was the card I was waiting for. Yes. Let's give everybody a boost. Everybody. Alright. Let's attack with the weenies, shall we? I mean, we have enough mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Tater tots. So that's okay. The old growth rights are going to die naturally. And then there's not much you can do. So this is basically now attacking. Right now, these big cards are only there to stop his big creatures. And just whittle him down with weenies instead of big creatures. Adventurous Impulse. Oh, that's a nice draw. But it's not going to save him. No, because he has only 4 blockers. And the minimum damage that I am going to deliver is, let's see, I've got, am I going to block? Yes, I'm going to block. There you go. Just to mitigate the losses, you know. But he has 3 blockers. So what I'm going to say now is good game because I won. I basically won. I have more attackers than he can block. There you go. So that's good about this game, about this deck. What is not good about this deck is the inability to deal with big creatures. That's not good. So I need to do something about that. I need to do something about it. The Rabid Bite is good. That's good. This one is very good. I really liked what it did. Let's see. How are we going to solve this? I could play a Death Touch creature. Yeah, I could play a Death Touch creature. I also could use a Plummet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 Plummets instead. And what am I going to do? These are good. I could use one less of those. I'm going to use a Naturalize just in case I encounter something artifact or enchantment that I need to remove at some point. And I could use those Daggerback Basilisks, right? 2 of them maybe, instead of the old growth Dryads. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. You know, just as a precautionary measure. I mean, the old growth Dryads, they're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. But, you know, you want to have something that can handle something that is bigger than your own cards. Now there's always trample. There's always the possibility of a trample creature coming through, you know, which means that you will destroy it, but you have to have enough lives in order to survive that encounter somehow. Now, this doesn't look like a fast opening, but it all depends on what I'm going to draw, right? Oh, white aggro. Okay, let's see what we're going to do against this. I think that I'm going to use Naturalize this game. It's funny. Yeah, there you go. That's something I like to destroy at some point. Or there's going to be plenty of things that I want to destroy. But, you know, just for the sake of it. He can make tokens if he has enough creatures. And I don't like that. There you go. This is going too fast for me. See? Let's draw another card. I'm going to... Yep. Okay, I'm getting mana up the wazoo against Mr. Grimm. And he'll hit me for 5 damage. This will be over quick if I keep drawing all these lands. I don't know. What happened? Did I jinx it? That's a good card. Satyr Enchantment. Enchanter. Smash, smash, smash. Now I get a Daggerback Basilisk. Alright. It's not going to be well. I'm not going to survive this. Look at how many forests this deck gave me. Of course you do. Okay, kill the vampire. And I'm dead next turn. Well, maybe not, but... Jesus. If I can survive one more turn, and I will survive one more turn. Wow. And now I'm going to drop my worms. There's one. Look at that. Oh my. How cool is this? If I can recover from this, that would be amazing. He can still kill him. I mean, he's... Oh, there you go. More Pelakka Wurms. All right. What can I play now? Yes, please. If I recover from this. Oh, cool. Siluea, of course. Something you must always expect something when a player with white mana leaves open lands, you know. If there's 4 lands open, you can expect to settle the wreckage. If there's 3 or 4 lands open, Seal Away is only 2 mana. But if there's more, you know, you can Conclave Tribunal and that kind of stuff, you know. There's plenty you can expect. But right now, I don't expect anything. But I'm not going to attack either. Or am I? Yeah, I am. Let's see if he's going to risk anything. I mean, he's probably not going to. I wonder. Shall I? Voice of Plenty is such a strong card. Ixalan's Binding? Really? Come on. He's going to take my Goreclaw? And he gets a life for that. And he attacks, of course. Yep. There we go. Oh, at least I get another Goreclaw. Oh, I cannot play it because of Ixalan's Binding. Yes, that's true. Well, all I can do is attack, really. Try to, you know, squeeze 14 damage out of him. And I have to. I really have to. Okay. That's 13 damage. If he does... He has a lot of control in his hand, so I suspect that he has something in his hand to deal with my Pelakka Wurms next turn. Okay, there's the Leonin Vanguard. Okay, buff all the creatures, yes. That's not going to be enough, but it's going to be enough if you want to block the worms. I mean, he'll be able to kill one worm. Okay, let's hope that we can do something. I'm not going to attack now. Can I still win this game? I wonder. He's going to buff his creatures one more. Yep, there you go. I would do the same, by the way. And he's going to play defensive. Okay, Colossal Majesty. That's something I can use, but let's see. Not going to attack this turn. Oh, this is a game of chess now. Who's going to blink? Who's going to blink? Yeah, sure. Attack with the Voice of Plenty. Now I'm getting 2 cards, at least. Oh, yes, sure. Oh, no, really? That's what I'm going to get? That's what you're going to give me. This is pretty much a done deal. I can't block, so I'm down to 8 in any case. And then I have to block. I can block 3 creatures, which leaves room for 2 more. Yeah. This is the end. I'm done. It was a good bounce back at some point, but not good enough. Let's see what went wrong here. I mean, I can lose one of those. The Pelakka Wurms are there. The Beast Whisper. I like this card. Oh, let's leave it that way. Let's play another game. Bigns. I wonder when the 24 land stuff happened. I mean, I can remember that we played 40 regular cards and 20 lands and then go up from there. But that would be a reasonable, low end. Okay. I am going to play the Llanowar Elves first because I want to have the Elvish Rejuvinator as quickly as possible, which will allow me to, drop my Bigns earlier. Next turn I will play the Fountain of Renewal. Oh, sure. Next. No attacks. End of turn. So I need 2 more mana. Then, 3 more mana. Then I can play the Pelakka Wurm. Okay. He's going to attack. See? Let's see. Oh, that's good. That's what I needed. That's what the doctor ordered. I'm going to draw an extra card this turn. I just want to see what I have. There, that's good. Pelakka Wurm up. Next turn. An Imperial Arrow Soar. And it's going to die. There you go. Is it something that he will have for the duration of this turn? Or is it going to be Yes, I'm going to block you. No sense in taking this this free damage this turn. Okay, drop the Pelakka Wurm. There you go. Let's see what's going to happen. Healer's Hawk. It's a good card. He's going to tap my worm. Yup. I'm going to take 5 damage. And he has 3 damage left. He has 3 mana left. So there's plenty of stuff, plenty of mischief he can do with that. So I don't know if my Pelakka Wurm is going to survive this or not. But you know, logic dictates that I have to attack with it right now. Let's see. No, nothing. That's a surprise. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay, good game. Mr. Filosofo Urbano, or Urban Philosopher. Yup. Urban Philosopher. Oh, let's buy it. Let's buy a pack. Let's buy a pack. Ixalan Spining. Dominaria. Yeah. Let's buy some Dominaria. I'm looking for some cards in Dominaria, so. The Flame of Kelt. Okay. Cabal Stronghold. Add black for each basic swamp you control. What's this? A reverse dark ritual? I mean, pay. I can see, you know, the use of this if you have 10 swamps and, you know, 3 other. If you, yeah, suppose you have 10 swamps and you have 3 plains. You tap this thing, and then you have 10 black mana, and then you can add another 10 black mana, and then you could potentially do a Drain Life. But we don't have Drain Life in this game, so that's a bummer. But yeah, not half bad. Not half bad. And it's just a land. It's not a, you know, it's not a legendary land or anything. So if you have 4 of these, that's going to take you 12 mana to cast. But if you have 12 swamps, you make up on that loss of paying 12 mana by tapping the first Cabal Stronghold, which gives you 48 mana in one go. So there's some applications for this. If you mix that up with red and you do an X damage spell like a dragon, what's it called? Dragon Bane Fire, that thing. Yeah, you could potentially do a lot of damage. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's play our green Bigns deck one more time, and then we'll call it a day. Pretty happy. You see, any fool can play this deck, basically. It's not that hard to build. I mean, you can make Magic fun by doing simple decks. I prefer more intricate decks, but, you know, from time to time, this can be fun. Oh, okay. I don't get the choice of having a mulligan or not. Apparently. Did I click any? This guy's name is Fragile. Okay. Here, have some lightning bolts. Now I'm going to play the Rejuvinator before the Druid of the Cowl, because the Rejuvinator increases the chance of drawing something useful in the next turn. Even if it's just one card. It's you know, that's what many people don't get, is this card is so incredibly good. I mean, yeah, sure, it's just a 1/1. You get a blocker. But that's not the point. The point is that you get to grab something from your deck that you know you don't want to draw next turn. Not always, by the way. Okay, a surveillance deck. Now this is precious. Let's play the Colossal Majesty first. Druid of the Cowl second. And then attack. Because I have a feeling that I need to go quick with this one. I need to go quickly. Please pay all your mana and don't make me discard my Immortal Sun. Well, at least I get to choose. So that means that I can play my Immortal Sun right now. Okay. I suspected that he would be forcing me to discard something in this turn. Let's see if the Immortal Sun survives. And if it does, I think I might stand a chance of winning this thing. Well, nothing is 4 has a power of 4 yet, so Colossal Majesty is not letting me draw anything yet. Oh. Really? My Daggerback Basilisk? That's what you make me discard? Come on. Disinformation campaign. That's a good card. But it's pretty much useless now because I will drop anything that I draw. You know, unless you're going to counter it, because he obviously has something in his hand that warrants, you know, having to click, resolve, and... Alright. What's your plan, man? Down to 11, if you don't have anything spectacular in your hand. Cost down is not that spectacular. Let's see if he can control his way out of this. No, he won't. Listen, if I don't cost it, it's pretty much useless against you. The Immortal Sun wins this match. If I win it, it was the Immortal Sun that did it. What you gonna do, Mr. Fragile? Fragile. Fragile. Oh, cool. Didn't see that before. Oh, this is the thing. You can't counter my Carnage Tyrant. And it's hexproof too. I'll say it. Good game. Good game. GG. There you go. What you gonna play? Vraska's Contempt or a Dream Eater? Then you may return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. It's not going to be the Carnage Tyrant because, you know, that one basically can't be targeted by anything you have. So, okay, cool. Okay. So basically, I get to lose both of my. I get to lose my Elvish Rejuvinator and the Immortal Sun next turn. Let's see what happens. Dream Eater is such a beautiful card. I love the artwork. You know, those tendrils of hair, the stuff that's there. It's awesome. It's a nightmare Sphinx, and it's not even a legendary creature. It's cool. Flash and fly. Now let's see if he can worm his way out of this predicament. He will force me to discard a card, and if that's all he's got, then he will lose. because he won't be capable of stopping my Carnage Tyrant. Because that's what he is trying to figure out now. Can he stop the Carnage Tyrant, yes or no? And that's what I want to know as well. Now, let's do this. This is interesting. Let's see if it survives. Okay. Next. All attack. This is GG. Come on. There's nothing he can do. Oh, there's another Dream Eater. Yeah, sure. But that's it. That's all she wrote. You're dead. Just acknowledge it. So he surveilled 4. Now he can block the Carnage Tyrant, but he still gets damage because it's trample. So yeah, removed. Good. Now all you were doing was wasting my time. Just acknowledge when you're dead. Come on. That's something I can't have. So there you go. If you want to have a successful deck, you know, just build something like this. It's so easy to build. I mean, there's nothing really of... Most of these are... You see all of these commons and uncommons. Common. This is a rare. This is a rare. This is a rare. This is... Okay. This is a... These are harder to get. But this is rare. You know, so there's 3 of these epic cards in here that are slightly harder to get, but you still get them. It's not, you know, it's not that you can't get them, but this is easy. This is easy. If you want to have a winning deck, build something simple. This is simple. I'll leave the description of the deck in the... I'll leave the deck list in the description. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Still have no subscribers, so yeah. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.